89.3 and 88.5 Yes FM. Also broadcasting on the internet at yeshome.com and on your smartphone through TuneIn Radio and Wonder Radio.
On the phone line, we have John from Capital Kings. Hello, John.
Hey, April, how are you?
I am well. How about yourself, sir?
Man, I'm doing great. Doing awesome.
Awesome. Okay, so you're currently on Winter Jam. Where are you guys playing tonight, this evening, afternoon?
Well, tonight, actually, we don't play.
Okay.
We got off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but we do Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays every weekend. And, man, it's been absolutely incredible. Really, really busy. So last weekend was a really, really busy weekend of shows. We played Greensboro, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia. So over there in the Carolinas and Virginia area. So it was absolutely incredible.
Excellent. Now, I know that the Carolinas had some snow. You guys didn't run into any of that while you were there, did you?
You know what? We actually did. When we pulled up, I think it was in Greensboro, the one I had just mentioned. I remember looking out the window of the bus, and I was like, man, it is snowing like crazy here. It snowed all day until about the time to where we had to load out and leave. It stopped, which was kind of nice, but yeah, we ran into some pretty bad snow for sure. Yeah,
I was noticing that because they hit a lot of the eastern coast where Nemo did, but then Pluto, with the storm that they just had over there, they were saying even in the Carolinas, and I'm like, what? It's not supposed to snow in the Carolinas.
Right.
Exactly. So Winter Jam, tell us about your experience, because I'm assuming this is the first Winter Jam that you guys have done personally.
This is the first Winter Jam we've ever done. This is actually the first tour we've ever done. So it's an incredibly great experience for us. We're the first act of the night, so we try and kick it off with high energy and get everybody up and moving around and just into the concert and stuff like that. But it's been great meeting all the artists backstage and stuff like that, and just really seeing, I guess, everyone's hearts, their true hearts, and seeing why they're really there, because a lot of people don't really see that. They see their show and they can get a sense of why they're there and stuff like that. But to really be backstage and see them go from the show to just, hanging out in real life and stuff like that, it's just what they're saying. You can really see that it's really genuine and really true, and that's rewarding to see for sure.
Excellent. We're really excited. Winter Jam coming to our area, Ypsilanti, Michigan, which is like just a hop, skip, and a jump up the road, about an hour from us, and that's happening on March the 21st. And we'll be out there. A bunch of us YesFM DJs planning on going up and hanging out, so looking forward to that. So basically, you guys have a high energy show. I mean, stylistically, your music is very high energy. So let's get to know you guys a little bit, because it would appear that all of a sudden you came out of nowhere, but I'm sure you guys have been, working at your craft for a while, and now is the time where, you're getting notarized, you're out there on some of these tours, people are playing your music. So how long have you guys been a band?
Right. We started back when we were in middle school, actually, together, me and Cole. We've actually known each other. We grew up in the Washington, D.C. area since we were little babies, basically. So we kind of grew up together in middle school, in our church worship group, and that's when we kind of started playing music together and basically wanted to take it, the next step. And we started making crazy sounds on our computer, and that weren't really fit for the worship group, so we wanted to kind of make our own name and make our own group and stuff like that. So that's how we started Capital Kings, and got a hold of Toby and started sending them music over there at Goatee Records, and then next thing you know, he wanted us to do some remixes on his remix album, and then he was like, man, you know what, let's just do a deal and let's just do an album. I'll help you guys out. I'm really, inspired by what you guys are doing. So it was definitely a total God thing, just, how it all unfolded.
It's awesome. And so how long have you been with Goatee Records then? Like, when did the official deal, like signing the papers, that whole thing happen?
It's been a couple of years.
Okay.
It's been a couple of years. So these songs that we've written on the album, we actually started writing years and years and years ago, back in our parents' basement when we were annoying them all the time with loud music down there. But it's been a long time coming, getting these songs on the record, and finally got to release the album after being signed with Goatee for a few years.
Excellent. So tell us about the record. What's the name of the record, and what can people hear on the record?
It's a self-titled record. It's just called Capital Kings. And, they can hear a variety of styles. There's definitely a variety of styles. We definitely have an infusion of a lot of electronic elements, to our music, which we thought, hey, Christian music, definitely needs more of that. So, hey, why not, let's do that for this record. And, there's a lot of dance stuff. There's almost a song that's almost kind of a worship tune, and there's songs that sound like rock. There's songs that have, some dubstep in it and stuff like that. So it hits majority of styles.
And another thing that I noticed, too, is you've got a lot of really cool collaborations with some artists on there. A lot of them who we play, like Toby Mac, Soul Glow from Family Force 5, Britt Nicole, and I'm assuming Torin from Royal Taylor.
That's right. Yeah, we got real lucky, real blessed that those people even wanted to be on our album, because those people are kind of hard to get, with Toby being the president of Goatee, we were like, hey man, come on, you have to be on our record, man. So we kind of forced him into being on it. No, but he really wanted to. And Britt Nicole, she's doing amazing things, and we're actually on tour with Royal Taylor's actually on the Winter Jam tour, so
Sure.
It's kind of cool, hanging out with them and stuff like that, even more and more than just being in the studio and stuff like that. So. And we used to listen to Family Force 5 a lot when we were younger, and just to have Soul Glow on the track is very, very inspiring, and it's just a godsend, all of those artists being on the record.
Great stuff as far as like incorporating a lot of the different sounds and whatnot, and some really cool groups. Because some of their stuff too, like well, I know that you've worked on some of their remixes too, like you said, Toby and Britt and stuff. But a lot of their music can be incorporated into yours, and it just it's kind of a cool blend.
Right, for sure. We had tried a few different songs for Britt Nicole to be on. We were like, man, she should be on this one. Should she be on this one? Because we were thinking originally she would be on the track that Soul Glow Activator is on, and then vice versa, so like they would switch. But we made a last-second decision and said, man, I think, one should be on the other and the other should be on one. And it really turned out great. And I feel like just the styles coming together, different styles coming into one, that's our thing, Capital Kings thing, because Cole's really, really into hip-hop and that type of music, and I'm really into, just pop music, and I'm into old school, like big band type stuff, so it goes even that far back. So, definitely infusing styles is our thing.
Excellent. Let's talk about the album as far as lyrically. Did you guys kind of have like a theme as far as the different songs and lyrics, or is it just basically, things that were coming up that you were writing and, this is like, okay, I want these songs on the album, or this worked out for these songs on the album, and there's some other ones that maybe you'll shelf later on and they'll come out later on. Kind of tell us about that process.
Right, we kind of worked on it one by one. The way me and Cole work is I start a song, or Cole starts a song on our computer, and we bring it to the other. Like we bring it to each other. And we say, hey, man, what do you think of this? I've been writing about this. This is the idea. What do you think? Can we run with this? And, a lot of the earlier songs that we wrote were about just our experiences at that time, going through, certain friendships that had broken up, or certain, relationships, with people, or different events that have been going on and stuff like that. So a lot of the songs are about real life, things that we've gone through. And then a lot of the other songs, that we have written about are truths that we can say, hey, man, I really want to hold on to this under my life. And I want to be able to look back on this record and to remind myself that, hey, this is why I'm here. This is what I'm in this life for. And other songs are, about praising God, about how he's number one and how we should all belong as one, like we belong as one. and there are songs about how people need to be pulled out of just feeling down and feeling, alone, like You'll Never Be Alone, our single. So it's a very, very wide variety of, basically what we wanted to do was just relate to, situations that everyone has been going through in their life and trying to connect with the people.
Excellent. Once again, we are talking to John of Capital Kings, currently on the Winter Jam Tour and coming to our area, Ypsilanti, Michigan, on March the 21st. More people want to find out information about Winter Jam, they can go to the concert beat on our website, yeshome.com. You had mentioned You'll Never Be Alone, and that is one single that we are playing off of your album, as well as a few others. So kind of go into that a little bit more as far as lyrics, how you guys put the song together. Give us the story behind that before we let you go.
Right, of course. We wrote that song with a great producer. His name is Jesse Frazier. His producer name's Telemetry. He actually did some remixes for Toby, but on his Dubbed & Freak record. But I remember going into the studio wanting to write a song that we know for sure that every single person has been through. Every single person. I remember sitting there in the studio going, man, I feel like every single person in this world has felt alone at one point in their life. And me and Cole, we're really into simple. We're really into simple things, like simple things that get you out of it, whether it's, the sunshine coming out through a rainy day, or, you get a note from a friend randomly, and that's what sparks you, to keep going through your day because you're having a bad day. And I feel like behind every single little thing that kind of comes up like that, that's God, showing Himself, to us, and that's really what we wanted to write about. That no matter what you're going through, you'll never be alone. God's there for you.
Excellent. Thanks so much for joining us, John. We appreciate it, and enjoy a little bit of a breather before you hit it again this weekend. Where are you guys headed? Do you know?
I'm not sure exactly. I haven't checked the schedule. We're actually halfway through the tour, so we've done about 22, 23 dates, so it's becoming a blur, actually.
I imagine it would be. It's like, just go here, we play, next one. Once again,
yeah, right.
Once again, Capital Kings, part of the Winter Jam Tour, coming to Ypsilanti on March the 21st. So at least you know where you're going March the 21st.
Oh, yeah, I know it. So,
and Yes FM going to be a part of that. More details, concert beat on our website, yeshome.com.
Yes FM.